Hello guys, this is Matrix here. I am doing another mod inspection, as I decided to call it, of a mod called Biomes Plenty. It adds a bunch of extra biomes, like a whole ton of extra biomes, I'm not kidding. Like, huge. And, this first one I'm in is the gravel beach biome. It's just like a sand beach biome, but replaced by gravel. Now this is just a normal taiga biome here, nothing special. Now there are a bunch of crafting recipes to this thing, and it's a little bit past just a new biomes mod. I think it's better than like Extra Biomes XL that used to be the main more biomes mod. I really like this, and this is like the simplest biome here. I'm gonna go around, find different biomes, and come back to you with those biomes and tell you which ones I like the most, and there's certain effects that they have in them. And one more thing, this is kind of just a new thing in modding, or relatively new, like when creative tabs came out. They started adding new pages of tabs. So here's like the vanilla pages stuff, and instead of having to go find the things from the mod in here, like if you remember with that arrows, the ropes plus mod, I had to find it in here. But Biomes Plenty added its own tab on the second page that has a bunch of stuff in here. Pretty awesome. Okay, so I'll be back once I find another biome. Guys, I'm back. This is known as the garden biome. It has these big things that have giant flowers. Sorry, let me game it with myself here. That have giant flower stems, and then these things don't drop anything when you are to break them. And giant flower stems. I do not believe there's a crafting use for them. And then it also adds a bunch of flowers and things here. So, 0. Okay. So it also adds a bunch of these flowers. And one thing that's cool about this is that you can change all those flowers into dyes. So this way you don't have to craft them with a bunch of combinations of other colors. You can just find the things. And then there's also sunflowers in these biomes. What are these? I think it's almost the equivalent. Yeah, those are kind of just another form of tall grass here. Right, those. They drop seeds. And then there's sunflowers too, which are pretty cool. It looks like they're 2 block tall, and when you destroy them, from my experience, you get I got 2 sunflowers when I destroyed one earlier. So you get an amount of sunflowers when you destroy them. I believe, from what it looks like to me, is 0 to 2. It usually being 1. And then those sunflowers you can turn into 4 sunflower seeds, which I'm sure that you can eat. And you might be able to farm. So, like sunflowers? No. Okay, so sunflower seeds, their only use is to eat. And I haven't seen how much they give. So maybe I'll come back to that later. But this is the garden biome. Pretty lush and nice. And the last thing that they add is something called roasters. These things? Roasters? They're just like rose chickens. They drop rose red and food and chicken. So that's pretty cool. I'm really liking that. One thing about these sunflower seeds is that you can't eat them. You can eat them when you are full. When you are full food. So that's just one thing that I noticed. And it looks like these gravel beaches are spread throughout the landscape. I'm in a world where like there's a bunch of islands of these biomes. So yeah. If I do F3 here, we can see that we are in a garden biome under the LC thing. We're in a garden biome. And what biome is this over here? This is just an ocean biome. Okay, I'll be back once I find a another biome. This is Matrix. We left off on the garden biome, and here I am in the lush swamp biome. On the forums, it says it's meant to represent the biomes from the swamp biome from 1.8, of beta 1.8 for Minecraft, and without dark foliage or just normal colors, and with tall ivy trees. I assume they like these tall ones here. That's a tall tree. Whereas, I guess all these trees are kind of tall. Yeah, for sure. All of these trees are taller than your average. And I'm getting a good amount of lighting glitches under there. Okay, and then the things that spawn in here are cattails for one thing. That you see. And let me search around. These, I believe, can be sheared. Well, I'm not sure. Let me see. Sure. Magic? Yes. Ivy, but this is ivy right here. Kind of like vines, but ivy. I guess that's why they're called ivy trees. And then there's also sugarcane that grows in this biome. So, pretty awesome. Cattails can be used to... Sorry, let me get to it on the forum post here. Sorry that it's taking a second. Cattails can be 9 cattails can be used to make wool and a crafting kit. No, sorry, brown dye. Okay, 1 cattail gets you 2 brown dye. That's the thing. Okay, cool. And that's this biome. And then over here, this biome. Whoa. We have, over here we have a polar biome. Oh, and by the way, what's really awesome about this mod is it also has achievements for each biome you go in. For example, if I were to go escape achievements and click this Minecraft button, it switches to Biomes of Plenty. Ooh, Biome Finder? So here's all the Biomes of Plenty stuff where you, so, like, first you gotta pick some flowers, then you can make some mud, find some, some kind of plant, and then, this is Biome Explorer, and you have access to all of these that you can find, and, like, here's the Mushroom Island, and I have found this lush swamp biome, and the garden biome, and the polar biome, and there's one other that I found somewhere. The gravel beach biome. Let the fun begin. Awesome. Okay, so that's one thing that's cool about this one. The polar biome is like kind of icy oceans. I believe there's not too many things special about it. But I really like that. And another thing that's cool about this, that I forgot to show over here, is that, you see this special purple water? Most of these biomes have a special liquid that you can get in. For this one, it gives you hunger and poison. So, not a good liquid to get in. Remember to stay away from this purple liquid. Hunger and poison for 5 seconds, not good. There's also other things that are good buffs. Like, I think regeneration. It's a cow. This is the seasonal forest. The seasonal forest has a bunch of different colored trees. And, not too much special about this biome. Just different colored trees, and you can get different saplings from it. Which makes sense. And There's like a ton of biomes, so I have to search through them with my mouse wheel here, and it takes forever. And I don't know if they're ordered in any way. Aha, seasonal forest. Actually, they are alphabetical. Seasonal forest. Autumn colors in a mixed forest of oak and birch trees, so no spruce trees here. Gravel beach. Let's see if there's anything this way. More seasonal forest. Lush swamp. That's a weird gravel beach right there. Load. Okay. I'm gonna go back over there to that polar biome. And these look like a bunch of large oak trees as well. Which I guess is kind of common for a forest, but I see a lot of these of different colors too, which is cool. Doo-doo-doo. Wasn't too far from that polar biome. I found that, like, if things are loading weirdly, like, I'm talking about world hole kind of loading, if you toggle this thing off or on and off, ooh, reeds of some sort. Teach me. Reeds. Reeds can be used too. Can be used too. You can make a dart with them, or a dart blower with 6 of them on the edges. Sorry that I'm not showing this stuff. I kind of just want to go through some of the biomes and just kind of talk about why this biomes mod stands out from others by far. Let's see. There's also a few nether biomes, by the way. Like, there's one called Boneyard that has bone dead trees hanging from the top and bottom, which I think is pretty cool. What's that underwater? Looked kind of weird. Okay, never mind. Okay, so I think this will be the end of the spotlight. I will have a link down in the description to the site that I got this also. But this last biome, we have the tropical rainforest. There are actually, okay, cool ocelots in it. A lot of these things will incorporate, extra tall grass. Will incorporate, they do have biomes, and horses will spawn in relatively flat biomes. And this is quicksand. You see how it's slightly different from normal sand? Slightly. So, pretty nice trick if you're not looking too closely. And then, I believe there is some kind of thorns here. But, basically thorns that if you walk in, like, in other places, there's thorns that you can, oh, melons, wow, awesome. But there's thorns that you can walk into, or different plants, kind of like this underbrush. But, like those, let's see, let me game mode myself. Game mode 0? Magic? Okay, never mind. No, don't tap. Okay. But, you're gonna have to take my word for it. There are things such as the tiny cactuses are kind of cool. There's bamboo that you can make stuff with. There's a bunch of new trees. It's pretty awesome to like kind of decorate your area with these trees. There's also apple saplings that will grow apples on them, so that you can get like a stack of apples from a tree. And that's pretty awesome. And then also, there's this thing called an ancient staff, right here, that's made with a bunch of, amethyst and a few other things that you find in different biomes. And you right-click it. It says a gateway to the promised land has appeared in the sky. Now, sorry that I didn't go through this too well. today. But, yeah, so it'll spawn a gateway to the Promised Land. It looks like this, that you'll have to stack, or block stack up to, or fly in some manner. And then you can get in, and you shall download terrain into the Promised Land. And, it's pretty awesome, the Promised Land is. But you definitely will want to have some form of getting around. Let me bump up my render distance a bit. Because islands are separate. I can't tell if things aren't loading or is there no things around. Because that sometimes happens, like, this is our spaced out islands is what the Promised Land is. Now, it looks like my game could have possibly just crashed. But okay. Nope, not crashed, just a large lag spike of generating the world. Lovely. Okay, oh, here's the Promised Land. Okay, so pretty cool looking. Just another dimension to add to your game. Adds different waters, just like as if it was another biome. This water is actually pretty awesome. Sorry about the lag spikes that I'm getting. I think this is regeneration water. And then there's this blue colored glowstone is basically what it is. This is, I think, like hot spring water. There's hot springs that will give you this, and this mod is really awesome. I highly suggest you check it out. On any of my modded playthroughs that I will play. Ooh, purified grass. That's what that is. On any of, I will probably play a modded playthrough of my own mods, I'm imagining. At some point anyway. But this is pretty awesome. And it's going to be included in a lot of the future FTV packs, it being the new kind of Biomes mod that I really like. So I highly suggest you guys go and download this. I certainly will. I hope you guys have fun playing with it. If you find anything really cool, make sure to let me know. I'd love to see it. And tell me what your favorite biome is. I'm going to have to say I really like the Promised Lands for what they look like, and I know that's kind of like a whole different dimension, but then I'd have to go with the hot springs for my other favorite. I know I didn't show that to you, but I'll leave that for you guys to figure out. Remember, you can just press F3 and figure out, oh, I'm in Blessed Bog. Okay, maybe that's what this place is called. Or there might be biomes within the Promised Land. Maybe. Possibly. Okay. Okay, thanks everyone for watching. This is Frodo Matrix signing off. I hope you enjoyed the mod inspection.